Okay, my name is Alphee Lavoy, and I want to show you my new trading program. It's based on astrology, and it works. Of course, I'm not new to writing software for trading uh, the market. I wrote my first market software program back in mid 1982 in DOS, all right? And now Air Software has five different trading programs, market trade program. My Titanium, which is the top of the line, sells for $3,500, is in all major trading institute all over the world. As a matter of fact, 42 different countries. And it won award for its neural net accuracy. And I put neural net in this one too, and this is going to be a lot cheaper. All right. And I wrote this software for the common person, the person that have an IRA, wants to watch it to see where the stock in their IRA would come down, the mutual fund, and especially because I deal a lot with dividend funds. All right. And I started dealing with dividend funds a couple of years ago, and when I first started, I was losing my shirt because I was buying them. I had no way of telling where it was going. And now with this new software, I'm able to say, okay, I'm going to buy here. I'm going to keep it for 4 months. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to make money on the way that the stock went up, and then collect dividend every month. And I deal with dividend fund like CLM is 22%. PSEC, PSEC is 11.8%. And I deal with dividend fund over 10%. It's good percentage. And if it works, you can make money. You can invest your money and make money. So, years ago in mutual fund, again, I had no way of watching it. This software here has a way of doing it. And it's use astrology, although you don't have to be an astrologer because it's all in the background. All right, like I said, I've been dealing with the stock market since the 70s, but in the 80s we're able to computerize the thing and start checking it out. And I spend thousands of hours researching the market and astrology. It's like I said, I've been a professional, full-time professional astrologer since the July of 1965. And I deal with clients from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. So writing software and trading is my part-time job. All right? And I do well with both of them. So as you can see, I use this software. As a matter of fact, we've been using software for 9 months. I call all of my old friends here in Connecticut that's over 70 years old and say, hey, let's form a group, check my software, and we'll start trading with it. And of course, I'm 82 years old, and so all my friends are 70, 75, and 80s, and we meet every Thursday over here, and we trade with it, and we've been very, very good with it. So the software works. All right. So now I'm going to take my face down, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we do in here. All right. Okay. Now, in order to see these things here, you have to load a stock. I'll load a stock later, see, because these are, you need to see, when you work with rating, you work with black box. They work with the horoscope of the first straight chart, we call. That's the day that they started to trade. All right. And so it's the horoscope where the planets were in the sky, the way they were lined up, and the way that the planets today are hitting them. And we have models that create that. But first of all, let's look at not mutual fund, dividend fund. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to load some of the mutual fund, not mutual fund, dividend fund that I trade and deal with. So I think they're over here. I want to load them up. Okay. And I'm going to start looking at them in July. All right. July 1st. Well, I can even go to June 1st. Okay. June 1st. And then I'm going to go and look into December, of this year. December 31st. So I want to know how are these dividend funds going to go. So they're all in here, and I'm going to calculate. Now it takes all the horoscope of these first rate chart, and we have a model and artificial intelligence that it follows and gives us what these stocks are going to do. All right. And this works really good with mutual fund. You can even use it if you're trading and you want to see when to buy and when to sell it. Although that I think rating is easier to do it, but you can do it with this. Now, you see this one here. I bought this stock at the end of June. I collected in July. I think it pays on the last day of the month: July, August, September, October. Now I'm going to get rid of it right here. And this stock right here, all right, it went up for the price I paid for, almost $1,300. I'm collecting $160 a month from it. So by the time I sell it, I should make $2,000 of profit in 1, 2, 3 months. All right, I do that all the time. This one here is the one CLM is the one that pays 22%. Sometimes it pays 21.7, but around that. And I've been dealing with that stock for the last couple of years. And now I bought it here, all right, and I'm collecting, and I'm going to collect it till about here. Then I'm going to get rid of it because it's dark. Now you see here, when you analyze this, when the green is light like this, it means that it's got strength to go up, but not much. But when it's dark like this, that means that stock can go up quite a bit here. All right, and same as here, the stock is really going up. This stock has been going up since I bought it, up and up and up. It's still going up. All right, and yet I'm collecting 22% of my investment. So this is really good, and when it's deep red like that, that means it has the chance of really going down. I just bought this one. Well, I said I bought it in August, and I want to keep it till October, get rid of it. See, this one you don't want to get in. This one you don't want to get in. This one is not bad actually. I was going to buy it, but then I said, oh, forget it. All right, because I'm into this one here is the sister of ETW and ETG. They're I forgot what the name of it are, but they're 82 years old. There goes my mind. But anyway, this one I keep buying, ETV, ETG, and TW. Sometimes I keep it for 3 months, get out. They pay around 10%. So as you can see, this is very good to, I could have mutual fund in here, or I could have, for that matter, I could have anything, all right? For instance, if I clear this up and I say add a stock, right? And I'm going to go into IPOs here. We have 19,000 IPOs in here. I'm going to say AAPL, that's Apple Computer, right? And I'm going to take Apple Computer, I'm going to load it. And I'm going to calculate it from June, July, or whatever. Remember how it was in June and July, and now it's down. It's going to go up somewhere around here, and then it's going to go back down again. But we know that if we look at Apple Computer right here at the end of June and July, it took a big dive. I forgot. I think it was in July or June. I'm not sure. But you can check it out and see that I guarantee you it was around here. So that means if you own Apple Computer, get out. Then maybe buy it here. All right, and then you stand a chance of keeping it for a while. But this thing here I found works extremely well. All right, and this is to watch stock that you're in the market and you want to know what it does and when to get out and when to get in. So okay, the next thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at rating. All right, this one here, I do it mutual fund in one way because only to tell me which one has strength from now till the end of the year or 6 months later, and I'll show you how I can do that. All right. Now I'm going to click on the list and I'm going to see stock. I believe, this is some of the stock, not all of them, but it's a few stock in there that I trade. All right, and I just put a few in there to show you. So what I do with that when I trade. I go up and I say, okay, let's look at it into August, to see what I traded in August with these things. All right, August 1st. All right, And then here it says how many days. I want to say 30 days. I just want, here I like to keep it just for a month. Now if I was doing dividend, I would do it for 200 days. All right. But here I just want to know when to buy the stock. What I do is I go out and I screen them, a screener. And I screen stock from $5 to $10 that it trades a million shares every day for the last 65 days, a beta of 1. And sometimes I screen with for an RSI of 40 to 60 or something like that. And I come up with about 65 different stock. And then I go into my IPOs. I make a chart file with it. By the way, this software here has 23 different videos that said step by step how to use every module in here, what to expect for it, a lot more than what I'm showing you right now. This is just an overall view. So as you can see, it tells me that this stock here has a lot of strength to go up this month. This one here has a lot of strength to go down this month. And so now I can sort them out by alphabetically, or I can sort them out by trend, or I can sort them out by average value. All right, this is the average value right now. I'm going to bring this up a little bit here. No, it's not the average value. The average value is right here, Alphee. There, see? This is the one that went up. Now, I know I traded this one, make tons of money in no time at all. I'm going to show you how I did it. Now, first of all, before I show you, you have to watch it. See, this is the mean average aspect line and weight. If it goes above that, it means it has strength to go up, strength to go down. And the more that it goes down below this average, the more that stay away from it or sell it. But you can see that, watch this one. This one I bought around like the beginning of August and sold it around here, and I rebought it here, I believe, and sold it there. I like it when it goes down and it stays above the thing for a few days. All right, I don't like it where it goes something like this. It comes down and stops for only a day. I stay away from this. This would have been a good one. I think I bought that one. This one here was a great one. All right. On the 9th. It was beautiful. I got into it. Now I want to show you some like this one here. It looks good because it's way down below and it's way up there. But see, this is the weekend. The yellow is the weekend. So there's only a few days here. Usually I stay away from this. All right, I stay away on these stock. Like here, down and up, forget it. It's not long enough up. And but I can take 65 or whatever I have, and then I decide, okay, this one is good around the beginning of August, and it goes up, it stays up for a few days. That's good to buy, and I make a list of it. Then would I only buy it by this? No. All right. What I do with this is that I go in here, all right, and I do neural net. All right, neural net cycle is what I buy with, because see, the nice part about this is that this module right here used a chart, all right, to make a prediction. Neural net used the price, so I go down, I download back price for a stock, and then I send it to neural net, and neural net goes to the first day. It said the stock went down that day. The aspect in the sky will give that minus, then it went up, we'll get that a plus. It keeps going back and forth, curve fitting till it fits the curve, and then project it ahead. So let's look at this one right here. I think I made like $1,600 in about a week with this. All right, so it was down at this is not accurate, because it's like even with a horoscope, sometimes you got a direct hit that day, and the effect happened 3 days before, 2 days before, 2 days after. We know that with your own horoscope. So here, but we know that from the 1st to about like the 7th, the stock will be down. All right, or will have a tendency to go down. So what I did is I did neural net for that, and it looks this way. This was neural net prediction. All right, and it says, yeah, the stock will be down about the 7th. It will go up to about the 12th, 13th, and then it will be down again around the 20th. And you can see this one is not so far up, so would I buy it? All right, then I say, well, maybe I shouldn't buy it. I should buy this one. This one looks good. All right, now let's go and see what that thing did, just for the fun of it. And let's go on Yahoo. Click on this and we go into the net and I go into NASDAQ. All right. Uh, yeah, it didn't go to NASDAQ. What are you doing to me? Here. All right. I don't know why this thing is not working. It should be working. It tells me that it should go to NASDAQ. Oh, it did right here. Sorry. And I have that stock CN right here, right? So now I'm going to take it down a little bit so we can see it. Come on. Okay. I don't know. It must be that my thing is really slow because it's sort of locked right now. It's, I don't know. Usually this works perfect. It's my internet right now that's acting up on me. It's locked. All right. Okay. Now I got it. Finally, it's giving it to me. Slow though. Now you can see right here that on the second that stock was up, down, and then around like the 12, 13, more like the 15, it was up, right? So I remember buying it here. That was 736 roughly right here. Let me see. Roughly about 736. And sold it right here for 880 something. That's $1,600. Because usually I buy 1,000 shares. So anyway, so as you can see, this thing here worked very well because I bought it here and it tells me there was. I do that all the time, and it works really, really okay. All right, there's a lot of stuff here that you can use. This is one of them that I use to do trade. Uh, I can use it for a dividend fund because sometimes I put my dividend fund and I do it 120 days and then see which one has strength for 120 days. This tells me right here that this one has strength. This one has strength. This one here for the month, you can see it's down, 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 and finally it goes up. Doesn't have much strength. It's red. So just that in itself is a real thing that you can trade with. Now, we can also uh, uh, you know, you know, you can download Ameritrade, you can download Interactive Broker, eSingle, or you can download using this website that we use, and you can say, for instance, like RAD, RAD, all right, that's Rite Aid, which I made over the period of years. I made money with RAD, all right, and I'm going to go down. You say download, and bang, and you know, comes around, gives you this, and there it is. Now you can see that here you see all this funny stuff. That's because I like to know the RSI. Look at this. The RSI here is 80. It's not a good time to get in a stock when the RSI is 80 because it's overbought and it's got to come down. You can see that with a lot of stock when it goes down into, and as you can see, it went right up right now. And then I like to see this one right here, the red one, I mean the magenta one, that's the 50-day movable average. I also like to see that. And once I see it, I can get rid of it, I can delete it, all right? And you can do all kinds of different, you can do, you know, the RSI, you can do ADX, you can do the ROC, you can do the Merle, you can put over the stock, you can do all kinds of different things to add it on. See, there's the Merle right here. I could change color on it and everything. So, plus, one thing we also have here, let me delete the Merle here. If I go here, okay. Uh, I also have this part right here, Fibonacci and stuff like that. If you want to, you can just hold it down like that and move them up, and they'll give you, you're supposed to click on it and hold it and then do it there, see? And then you can move it the way you want to, and so this works pretty good also. And you have the fan, you have all kinds of stuff. I don't use it. I say I don't use it. If I'm in trouble, then I might want to look at it. Otherwise, I don't use it. But you can do Bradley, which is another part of doing things. You can do composite, which I love a lot, because composite will give you see, it tells me when the sun is in Leo to Sagittarius, right 8 is down. Now, if I go up and change that to the moon, then it tells me, is going to tell me here that right after the new moon, all the way to the first quarter goes up, and after the last quarter, look, right 8 goes down. And you can see that on the stock also. If I can send it down, and if I can take a thing like this, you can see that it works. All right, because I can make this bigger and bigger and bigger, and this means that, you see, if I look at this, I can know that it's right here. I'll move that on the side, make it a little smaller here. All right, and it tells me the moon. If I go up here and click on this, yeah, it'll tell me that, yeah, it's right there, the last quarter. So that's the thing that you can see. So it's all this stuff, and like I said, videos. Also, I put all kinds of URL here that you can use to get on the internet and do something. How to screen stuff, how to go to NASDAQ, how to do dividend. Here you can click on this, put in a symbol. It'll tell you the dividend, how long it's been paid in, how much is it paid, the X day, the payday, and all that. So I have all these things. All you got to do is double click on it, and it gets you right into it. All right, let's see how fast my internet is today. I don't know. Usually it's fast. So now if I put like right here, all right, and I say CLM. I talked about that one, right? And I click on go, all right, and it's going to open it up here. See, right now it pays 20.3%. Okay, so that's a dividend stock I'm talking about. So you have all of these things that you can look at in here. Plus, you can click on the help videos here, and it will open a thing that the help videos will open, and you can watch every part of this, how to use every one of this, how to use every one of this, how do you use it, what works, how does it work, and the whole bits. So the software is easy to use, and it gives you answers. So if you watch all the videos in here, you should be able to start trading and make money. And it's a real nice piece of software to trade with.